Hey everybody, what's going on? Vinny here from AndroidAuthority.com, here with the Samsung Galaxy S2 Epic 4G Touch. So today we're going to go ahead and go through all of the cool neat features of this phone. It's available for Sprint now for $199.99 with a 2-year contract agreement. Now, one very nice thing about this phone is, of course, the huge gorgeous display. It has a 4.52 inch diagonally measured display with Super AMOLED Plus display technology. Very gorgeous, very smooth, just very crisp colors, gorgeous. It's all powered by a dual-core 1.2 gigahertz Exynos processor, and we'll go ahead and do a quick hardware tour of the device. On the bottom here we have our microphone and micro USB charging port. Off to the right we have nothing but our lock and power button. Up at the top, our headphone jack, 3.5 millimeters. The left side, a volume rocker, and off to the back we have our 8 megapixel camera with 1080p video capture quality. Our speaker down here, Sprint and Galaxy S2 branding. In the back we can see our 1800 milliamp battery, which gives us a good 12 to 14 hours of battery life, at least in my testing so far. Pretty decent, not terrific, but it gets me through the day. We can see here no micro SD card, but there is 16 gigs of internal storage, and you can install up to a 32 gig SD card into that slot. So go ahead and turn this sucker back on. And next on our list to go through is, of course, the applications, all the bloatware. What do we have? Well, not too much, not too intense here. We have AllShare, Google Books, calendar, email, those sort of things. We have Gmail, all the standard Google apps, Internet, Kios Air, Media Hub, My Files, Photo Editor, which is very nice, Polaris Office, Social Hub, Sprint Hotspot, Sprint ID, Sprint Mobile Wallet, Sprint TV and Movie, Sprint Zone, Google Talk, Voice Recorder, Voice Talk, Voice Search, and YouTube. So those are the things that are going to come out of the box. You can uninstall certain bloatware applications, like NASCAR was on here. I installed that, never going to use it, so that's gone. Stuff like that. Not everything is uninstallable out of the box, but there are a few things that Sprint has listened to people and decided, okay, we're going to make some of them uninstallable. So keep that in mind. That is a very nice feature that they have included. So this phone is running Android 2.3.4 with TouchWiz 4.0, which is amazing upgrade from 3.0. Had the original Epic, and let me tell you, I hated TouchWiz 3.0. It was awful. This, however, is highly improved and very enjoyable experience. Just to give you an idea of how slim this device is, as you can see here, very slim. It's thinner than my finger. It's a pencil thin phone. It's very cool, very fun to hold. It's a huge display, but when you hold it in the hands, considering it's so thin, it just doesn't feel that huge on you. So that's really nice. So some features of this device real quick. We can pinch to zoom out, see all home screens. We can add home screens. We can add up to 7, in fact, and we can arrange them how we want, or we can delete some as we go. So that's very cool. The widgets on this device, we have some pretty nice ones, actually. Go ahead and go into something that I use, Picture Frame. It's a good one. Do downloaded, and you can select your pictures that you want to appear. We'll just do those 8 just to give you guys an idea of how this looks. So there we go. Oops, that's not what I want to do. But there we go, and it just kind of goes through your gallery that you selected. The cool thing about these though is a lot of them are customizable in size. So as you can see this grid here, we can customize this a lot of different ways. Can have a big one, kind of a smaller one up in the corner like this, a very different looking size with some real estate off to the side and bottom. So very nice customization within these widgets. So we'll go ahead and add another to the home screen. We'll say, oops, not folders. We want to do widgets, and we'll do something like power settings. People use that. So power settings, you have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, brightness, and settings. You have most of those up here. You have 4G, sound, GPS, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi right there in the notification bar. But you know, you get the idea. Samsung's widgets are very much improved. Are very nice. The weather widget as well is customizable. So there's that. Very nice customization as far as the widgets go. One cool thing to note is Samsung has implemented this motion sense technology into their phone, where let's say I want to move market to the last home screen. I don't have to do that whole put the icon off to the side and wait. Nope, just move the phone and it'll get there for me. So just full motion. Very nice, very cool. Another thing, oops, not that browser. Go into the stock internet browser on this device. I'll turn the brightness down because it just got super bright on us. But try to turn the mobile theme off. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, so it's not listening to me, but this is our mobile site. For those of you wondering, we've got some cool news up on here right now. We have a new Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich, email, Gmail, and calendar widgets leaked, which I recommend checking that out. Pretty cool read. But what I wanted to show you guys was this. You can hold down and zoom in this way. So no more pinch to zoom. Of course you have it if you want to use it. But you also have this very cool, neat new feature, which is also available within the gallery that you can use that. So that's very nice. Just something new that not everybody has. So you can do it in the gallery. It's just super snappy. This phone has not lagged on me at all with anything I have thrown at it. It's just run great. So keep that in mind, guys. If you get this phone, you're not going to be experiencing lag like on any other phone out there. So it's really worth the $200 if you're going for a new 2-year contract or upgrading your, you know, from your Evo or something like that, like I did. So that's really cool. We'll do a quick camera test on this bad boy here. Take a picture of the box. Pictures on this have been decent, not outstanding by any means, but for a phone camera I haven't had any complaints. It's nice and crisp. Still shots are nice. It doesn't take too long for the camera shutter to take the picture, so nothing really to complain about. Good camera. The 1080p quality is pretty good. However, the voice quality on it is not so great. It's decent at best. But it works. But let's go ahead and check out the messaging app real quick. As you can see, it comes down in a bubbled list. The incoming will be yellow. There's no customization to change it from yellow. In the international version you could change it. You had a few different themes, but this phone you only have blue and yellow theme, which is nice. It's something I really complain about. You have Samsung touchpad, which is nice. I'm not a fan of it personally. I don't like how it autocorrects. I just don't agree with it sometimes, so it gets a little annoying. Also, pre-installed you have Swipe. Smart Keyboard Pro is something that I installed, but you get Swipe, so you can do your swipe thing. Honestly, any keyboard on this phone is going to pretty much work for you, considering the real estate you're going to have on the screen. So don't really worry too much about the keyboard. So other than that, the call quality on this phone has been terrific. I haven't had any drop calls yet. 4G and 3G have been stable for me. I've heard people have having problems with Sprint's network outside of my area, outside of Nevada, but you know, for me, it's been working just fine. Speeds have been fast, quick, nothing really to complain about. The phone itself is snappy as heck. You can take these, oops, not what I wanted to do. You can change these down here, these dock settings where you have phone contacts, messaging, and apps. You can change all those to anything. You can change, put Facebook down there, or the market, something like that, Gmail. And something cool, you can grab this number down here, this notification, and you can scroll between home screens really quickly. You can do the same thing in the app drawer. It's just really fun, really nice to see. Something also cool is in the app drawer you have an infinite loop, so you can go from 5 to 1 or 1 to 5. So that's nice to see. And of course in here we have an editable drawer where we can delete screens or add screens, up to 7 screens. So that's neat there. Other than that, guys, it's pretty much gonna do it for this review. The phone is very snappy. I highly recommend it. For me, it's the best phone out there right now. I don't see anything beating it. Not the Evo 3D, not the Sensation, not the HTC Amaze. Nothing compares to it in my opinion. Just a great overall phone. You're going to love it. I really recommend going and checking it out and picking one up. So as far as everything goes, guys, if you have any questions, don't forget to comment below. I will answer. And hey, don't forget to check out the site at www.androidauthority.com. We have the greatest and latest tech news there. You're going to enjoy the site, trust me. We have a bunch of versus articles that are amazing. Don't forget to follow the site on Twitter at AndroidAuth. Follow me on Twitter as well at Vin_mobile. I'll see you guys in the next one. But before I go, don't forget to subscribe.